Hello everybody, this is Halloween Hunter and welcome back to another graveyard review. And this graveyard review is on long-awaited Spirit Halloween 2016 Techie Toys Sitting Scarecrow. Now, I picked this prop up, I picked it up on the September 28th, and this review is being made on October 1st at nighttime. I got this guy because the reason why I got him was because I was only surprisingly gonna get like two props. I was only gonna get like what props with it. I was only gonna get like Boogeyman and Sitting Scarecrow, my only two like life-size props. I got the mini ones like Roaming Ghost Boy and stuff. But I also got the Escape from the Grave Tombstone and Evil Scientist. What a total surprise there. Um, but this guy is actually a really cool prop. Here he is, as you can see. So let's look at the box first. It says Spirit Halloween Sitting Scarecrow. And this box is actually not that big because I was just looking at Escape from the Grave box, and this box is huge, and this one's now looks small. And there's a picture of the Sitting Scarecrow with a really cool, picture. It says, "Who dares to take candy from the Scarecrow's bowl? Scaring Scarecrow's head snaps up, revealing a scary face. Bone-chilling and screaming and creepy laughter. Motion, sound, or step pad activated. Step pad sold separately. External speakers compatible to maximize the terror. External speakers sold separately." On the next side, it's just like a cool circle picture of the Scarecrow popped up. Here's the back. It says, warning, small parts, child hazards. Step pad sold separately. 6-volt adapter included. Requires 4 AA batteries. You're not going to use adapter, which is not included in the volume control. Easy setup instruction said. And it cost $150. I got it for like $130. So here's the top. It's a Sitting Scarecrow. Here's the bottom. Just like, techie toy stuff. So this guy is a really cool prop, as you can see. He's not really big. I did expect him to be a little bigger, which is probably one of my, other cons, but I'm not going to take anything off because, it's just something I didn't see in stores, like I decided. And, I want to tell you, like, a few cons about this guy before I get into, like, the good stuff. So here are my cons about this. First of all, it is kind of small for the price. I mean, I do think it's actually not a bad price, but it's not like the best price. So his head's a little small, and there's his arms. Another thing I wish they put Velcro on. I wish they put Velcro on the knees, on the arms, so you can put them like this instead of them. Because every time he pops, they'll pop off. So I gotta like get some my own Velcro that I'm like and put them on him. And another thing I'm also complaining about is that it's his bowl. Now the Velcro, so it's all sides on. All sides on. But one Velcro actually came off. Like, it was that cheap to come off. And I was like, what the heck? So I gotta re-glue that. It's like almost like a Pain Asian Christian prop. Because those comes off easy also. But yeah. That's like my really big cons about that I was trying to get out of my hands. Now let's take a look at the back. And as you can see, the chair, this chair is not included. You have to get your own chair. So as you can see, this is the back. Maybe you can, I don't know if I can adjust that. Here's the Techie Toys adapter first. I'm going to show you. It's got all the new props. Attack Spider, Black, just read that. They also got a few props on here which are not Techie Toys props, which means like Escape from the Grave Tombstone, Grim Graven Angel, and Haunted Shovel. Those are not a part, of the Techie Toys. They just have the same adapter for some reason. I don't know why Spirit's doing that. So as you can see, here it is. Here's what the module looks like. You got the VOD. I can't say it. You got the volume control, and you also got the what's it called? The adapter plug-in. There's also a speaker jack. And this guy's you're probably wondering why it's a small slit. Well, you can, let me just, scoot this up. You can actually unzip this guy like this. See? And you get all the this is a really easy setup. I just want to mention because when I was setting up, I didn't even need instructions. You just put basically these two poles in to the head. There's a pole. You just connect that to that, and then to the head, and then you can connect the cables, and that's done, basically. And here is the battery compartment you can use, and here's the speaker, and here's the side with all the plugins. I wouldn't recommend doing anything like that. Just leave it there. So yeah, that's the back of it. I'll zip it up later though. He's a really cool prop. I actually am planning, as you can see, that I am actually getting a lot of Scarecrow props. Like, I actually have a few Scarecrow props, and I'm gonna get some more, like Halo Popper and Swinging Scarecrow, probably next year for my hobby, because I'm not gonna name them this year, sadly. But I will get them next year, don't worry. And I'll get some of clearance. I'm getting Halo Popper and Howling Werewolf from clearance. But and this is probably the cool part. So this guy actually scares a lot of people. Because I remember when I was doing my Escape from the Grave tombstone and my evil scientist, that this guy was down, you know? He was down. And people were like, oh, let's push the training button. This isn't working, so I try this kid want to try one more time. And he literally, like, jumped when it popped up. It was really cool. A lot of people say it's not scary, even though it actually scares a lot of people. And they don't expect it because when you walk by that, they're like, oh, it's fake because it looks like, like those dummy props where you make out of like pillows and stuff. This looks like it, like a casual, not scare prop. Like it's not gonna do anything, so just take my candy. But it actually will pop up and scare people. That's the best part. It's in the opposition right now because I think it's better for techie props and some other props to be like this in this position because, like jumping props and rising props, they have to be in the opposition or else their gears will get weak and not work. So I'm doing that. I'm just going to do it just in case it's sitting Scarecrow. Plus, it looks kind of cooler. Yep. And here's the hat. This hat's kind of weird to pose because it won't really pose because hat keeps denting in. But there's this hat's like stitches on it, and there's this hat like all Velcro, all shreds and stuff. That's really cool. And it's like both. There's a little tie up where his head is, and where the claw, where this this kind of hay cloth. And then here's the hay on it. Just regular hay. Pretty nice though. It's gonna really scare people. Here's the bowl, and you could put candy in there. I would recommend like putting wrapped candy because you don't know what's been inside this bowl. So you can, get this out and it'll pop up and actually scare a lot of people. His hat, so you can pose his hat. I like his hat like this. It just looks more authentic and cooler. This guy knows to scare a lot of people in the haunted house because I've seen people get scared, and I like things that are scary in haunted houses, especially because people who get jump scared are kind of funny and kind of cool at the same time because that means your haunted house gets more scares. Like Peekaboo Penny last year, my neighbor had her. They still have her. They have like broken spine girls. So of course, like they got Resident Bird Death, the Scare Me 2009 Cauldron Witch, Cerberus. They got all those props. They were scared of Peekaboo Penny. So I got Peekaboo Penny because she was a jump scare prop, and they actually scared a lot of people. And I got this prop because it's like the same thing. And that's gonna really scare a lot of people. So without further ado, let's test them out. See how he works. It's on the on switch. I know. So watch this. I'm gonna get my candy. Oh, his speaker's on low. Let's try that one more time. So I'm gonna ask a kid. I want some candy. See, that's gonna scare some people. It may not scare some people. Like if you're watching this, probably not scared because I didn't really show like it's a scary mode. But It did scare a lot of people, and I saw it at the store and stuff. It's just a really cool prop. Grab it from the up position. This the screen and stuff, it's not that bad. So yeah, I'm gonna give this guy out of. Anyways, I'm sorry if I dropped it or something, but it's gonna scare a lot of people on Halloween. I really do like this prop, so I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5 pumpkins on the Halloween. It was a great reviews rating scale. It's a really cool prop. I do recommend it. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this great review. Make sure to subscribe to Halloween Haunter today. And this is Halloween Haunter.